Welcome back once again to the Nerd Room with J&J. James Shermack here with another Marvel Legends figure build for you. So today we are getting that Stilt-Man figure all built up. So if you want to see which figures from the wave have which parts, take a look back in my full wave figure review and you can find out where you can find them. Anyways, looking forward to this. I know Stilt-Man is more or less a Z-grade character, but without the Z-grade characters, you can't have Green Goblin or Kingpin in the books all the time. So anyways, talk a little bit about the character and we'll get on to the build and do the usual stuff we do. So as I said, Stilt-Man is a secondary villain. His whole shtick is he obviously has stilts that increase the height as he needs so he can rob or do whatever to high-rise buildings. He's street level, like I said, so he's in some Spider-Man books and Daredevil books more if they need like a filler or something. Not really like an inconsequential villain or a giant villain, but someone they need to fill in between like big stories. Anyways, let's get to building, shall we? Okay, so we backed up the camera a bit because he's going to be a bit taller than the usual figure, maybe a little bit taller than usual Build-A-Figure. So anyways, let's get going. Obviously, as I've said in videos in the past, I like to go base up, their feet first. So can't really tell which is which, so I presume either foot is left or right. So we'll just a little turn and a pop and get it going there. This is going to be a hassle already, I can tell. And I want to put it in, but I don't want to break it either, so. Well, the first one's on, sort of. Second one, going on. Yeah. These legs are kind of a drag. Oh, that one went in easy. So if we get the pop. Didn't really get a pop, but it's on there. Okay, so I just want to line up the feet. Okay. So he can't really stand on his own, so he has a base. So we'll stick him on the base. See how well that works. Alright, that's working pretty solid. That's pretty cool. So let's rock and roll. We'll put on the back first. Because I figure obviously, pain in my butt. And a hole in the back. Just pop that in, okay. Gonna pop. Make sure we got the right arm on the right side. I don't want to be that guy. The other arm. And we'll do the head. So yeah, there you go. There's the build. Looking pretty cool. We'll get a little closer look at it, but I wanted to get a far away view of the camera so I can see how big he is. We'll compare him to some figures in later on, but I want to get a close look at the figure and see, do some comparison or whatnot. Not really some comparison, but take a detailed look at him. Okay, so I apologize because obviously the silver sheen on the suit is given like the the reflective light back. So, anyways, but still, I dig this figure a bit. Took a little getting together, especially for the back piece and the head, but we got it there. Comes with two pairs of fists, obviously the ones that are carrying the money and the gun, as well as a pair of punching fists. But you want to be robbing the bank. Anyways, let's take a look at the figure. So. Pretty cool looking. I like how it's just it's just one uniform color. He's got like a smirky smirk on his face. That's pretty cool. I like that a bit. Just all the worst criminals are always the cocky ones that think that they're getting away with it. Take a look at the back. Obviously, this is where all the power comes in. Probably like pistons to power the stilts and the engine and whatnot. And I'm going to guess the hood so he doesn't get shot in the back. So let's take a look at his articulation. So his head can really move back and forth. Can't really move, or can move a little bit, but you know, this interferes, and the front of the suit interferes. Probably the power core. His arm goes up so far just because of the armor again. Bicep rotation, double joint at the elbow, wrist rotation back and forth. Can bend that forward like that. Can't really bend back just because the uniform gets in the way. Rotation at the waist. Legs go up that far. Can go super far like that. And the legs itself twist at the bottom as well as the feet. So it does have some articulation to it. I probably didn't get that on camera, but you know, it's a pretty tall figure, so it is what it is, I guess. So let's compare him to some of the other figures in the waves that I have. Yeah, I can't talk. Sorry, my brain's a little wonky. But we'll pull out the Spider-Man, pull out the Daredevil, see how tall he is compared to them. Okay, so we have Stilt-Man compared to Daredevil and Spider-Man. Looking pretty tall, towering over both of them. Pretty cool looking. Okay, I'm using the Ben Reilly, but I don't know where my regular Spider-Man figure is. I'll find them, but don't know where it is right now. But still looking pretty cool, and you know, kind of imposing, but kind of not, just because obviously he's a regular size dude on stilts. But what are you going to do, right? And for, you know, size reference, I have the other Build-A-Figures from the Spider-Man universe. I have Lizard and Kingpin, just because, you know, to show they're big figures in their own right, but I don't know, they're kind of a little bit dwarfed by Stilt-Man, a little bit, not too much, but still. I dig the figure a bit. You know, it is pretty much out there. Obviously, the design's out there. Maybe it's a little bit ballsy to be saying we're going to a Stilt-Man figure, so there you go. I do kind of wish he had two separate bases so you can give him the illusion of he's trying to walk somewhere. I don't know how you could do that. Maybe give him some crazy ankle articulation, but still pretty cool figure. Got to have your, you know, Z-grade, C-grade villains with your Spider-Man collections. You know, you can't have a fight in a display with, you know, Green Goblin all the time, right? So, pretty cool to have them. I do wish they came with maybe a set of smaller legs so you could put, you know, make him look like he's going into a building or something, or a second floor. That would be pretty cool, but I digress. His height's going to stand out in your Build-A-Figure or Spider-Man collection, so, you know, still pretty cool. So that's it for this review. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate it. As I always say, this is just a hobby. You know, I like filming these reviews, letting you know what's going on. Been doing it for a while. I have a few hundred of these, so if you want to, you know, go back in the past few years of Marvel Legends and take a look, why not? So, we want to take a little break from Marvel Legends for right now. Do a couple of McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse reviews, see how that goes, and maybe a Spin Master review from obviously a certain movie that just came out. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you do like what I'm doing, you know, it is a little channel, but you know, I always, you know, dig subscriptions, subscribers, comments, likes, whatever. Everyone does, right? So if you want to do any of those, you know, give me a like, maybe subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You know, it's not a big review channel, not a flashy one, but you know, if you do like, you know, somebody talking about action figures or anything else nerd culture wise, you know, why not give a subscription? Anyways, this has been the Nerd with J&J. My name is James Sharmack, and thank you guys for watching. As always, keep on collecting and happy hunting.